Today we're going to talk about the thickness planer. As with any machine, make sure you always wear safety glasses, tie up long hair, remove loose jewelry, remove hoodie strings, baggy sleeves, things of that nature. We don't want anything that could get caught in the revolving machinery when we're using the planer. So before we get started with the actual operations on the planer, I'm going to take the hood off so you can see the inside workings of this thing. So you better understand how the planer works. It's a very well guarded machine. I hesitate to say this is a safe machine to use because it is so well guarded, because you still need to take, proper safety precautions. But it is a very well guarded machine. We're going to remove all of that right now so you can see what's going on. So we're going to take the dust collection. We're going to take this hood off. So the task of the thickness planer is to make a board smoother, to make a board thinner, to make a board flatter. Okay, so we're sending a board in here, in-feed roller. I'm going to get closer here. Pressure bar's in the way, but this is the in-feed roller right here, a rubber coated roller. And it's on a controlled speed feed that ties it to the out-feed roller here. So we have an in-feed roller and an out-feed roller. Those are what grip the board and pull the board through the cut. I've got everything disconnected. As with any machine, anytime you remove a hood, a guard, or anything like that, when you have your fingers in here around the cutter head, you'd always disconnect power first. The cutter head rotates against the direction of feed. Otherwise, obviously, it would just spit it out that end. So the rollers are gripping the board, the cutter head is cutting the board. So we would never want to put a board in here that is shorter than the length between the in-feed rollers and out-feed rollers, which is about 9 inches. So our rule is that the shortest board you can plane safely is 12 inches long. If there's anything shorter than that, you should not plane it. You should not plane anything that's has nails or screws in it. That can be a devastating injury that can also really wreck the planer in a hurry. So this is the pressure bar. This is where the board's coming in underneath the pressure bar. We use the pressure bar to determine our depth of cut. You want about an 1/8 inch clearance between the pressure bar and the top of the wood when you're feeding it in. If the wood is tied up against the pressure bar, you're going to take way too much off, and it's going to put the machine under considerable strain. So we got a pressure bar, chip breaker, okay, in-feed roller, out-feed roller, and then your cutter head. So let's put it back together and go from there.